welcome back to Build Kit Review, and welcome back to the channel. This time I dig up this little antique here. This is an AMT 1957 Chevy Bel Air that I built back in 1994 or 1995, early 90s, when I was finishing high school. At that time we didn't have internet access, so most of the detailing was done based on magazines and on cars seen at car shows. This model was my first one where I used Tamiya paint. The body was entirely painted with Tamiya TS14 black spray paint straight from the spray can, and the aluminum, the foil, is homemade with household aluminum foil and white glue. I used white glue at the time to keep the aluminum foil in place. It's a little complicated, and when I discovered the bare metal foil, it was so easy to use bare metal foil that it looked like I was cheating. Well, this is to show you guys how we did things back when the dinosaurs were walking the earth. But today I'm experiencing kind of back in time travel, as I'm back to using household aluminum foil. Just this time, instead of white glue, that's quite complicated, and I have a video showing how I use white glue, and I'll post the link on the description. I'm using my new technique with the gold leaf bond, and it works better than the bare metal foil you can buy at the hobby shops. At least I think so. But this one was done with white glue, and when you start foiling with that technique, everything that's not white glue and household aluminum foil sounds like cheating, because it's super easy. I think that's why when people say, oh, that foiling is difficult and it's complicated, I don't think so, because I learned how to foil in an extremely complicated way, and foiling nowadays is a breeze. At least I think so. Well, coming back to this model, you can see that the detail level is not that high, because I didn't have much reference, so the interior paint is not correct. Not to mention it's a little on the dirty side, because it has a little dust. The interior was all brush painted, as in opposition to the body that was spray can painted with Tamiya. I think you can see here, let's wait for the camera to focus. You can see here the age of this aluminum foil that has a little corrosion on it, and that's because this model was kept on a shelf for about 15 years without any kind of protection. And that took a toll on the chrome, as you can see here on the left side, where the chrome is a little beaten up. A cool thing about this early AMT kit is that the well covers are separate parts, what at the time made very easy for me to have this black ring that's actually the wheel detailed, because I just had to paint the wheel black and then glue the well cover. The engine is not much detailed, and it has the chrome that came with the kit. At the time I really didn't care about these parts being chrome. Today I would do everything as stock as possible, but back in the day when I built this more than 20 years ago, I really liked the chrome. In fact, I'm amazed that I painted black the chrome parts on the underside of the car, because if you remember this kit, you will remember that back in the day, and this one I remember came in a box with a bright yellow custom on the top. This one had the chrome rear suspension, rear differential, and the drive shaft, and the chrome front suspension. And I painted it all black. On the underside I painted with just your household flat black spray paint. As I did with the engine, I used red spray paint from Color Gene, and at the time I thought those engines were red, but in fact they are orange. So the next time I build a 1/25 scale 57 Chevy, and I will correct that. But this one I'll keep just the way it is. The white walls were also brush painted. What kind of buried the Firestone lettering under a kind of a heavy coat of paint. Don't know if you'll be able to see, but the Firestone lettering is under a lot of paint. All in all, I think this model resisted very, very well, and it's still a nice looking car. Today I keep it inside a spare box I have. In fact, it's not his box, because his box was lost, but it's not exposed to dust anymore. If you see the emblem here on the front, see how the paint got old. The white is kind of yellowish. Don't know if it will show on camera. And at the time I didn't have a computer, so I used the decals on the kit as license plates. I remember when I foiled this kit, the hardest part of all was foiling the V emblems. And I dry brushed the Chevrolet badges. The V emblems were a challenge for me. And if you see the video about the white glue foiling, you'll understand, because you have to put white glue with your finger on the model in a very thin layer, then put the foil, make some pressure with a little rag or with a little cotton ball, wait a few seconds, and then cut the decal and pull the decal, no, cut the emblem you want to foil, and then pull the excess foil. Immediately you have to clean the excess white glue with a wet rag or a wet cotton ball. And usually when you are cleaning the excess white glue, you wipe off your very small details as well. This V here, I remember I took it off about 4 or 5 times until I decided to wait some more. The problem is, if you wait too much, it's hard to take the white glue off. The good side, I think, about the white glue method of making aluminum trim is that when the white glue is dried, it's almost impossible to get the aluminum foil off, so you won't have that problem that many people have with bare metal of it peeling off the model. Well guys, here is a perfect example of an ancient build, and I really hope you guys liked it, and I'll try to keep you guys another build kit review video very soon. Thanks for watching.